What up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy, welcome back to another Madden 15 online gameplay. And today, in our current season, we are in week 7. And if you guys remember a couple games ago, we randomly got matched up against somebody in their Super Bowl. And, excuse me, it happens again. It happens again to where we get matched up against somebody in the Super Bowl. And I'm thinking to myself, you got to be kidding me. This just isn't my season to try and go undefeated so I can get these legacies, so I can go on ahead. Well, not the legacies, the head-to-head master packs, so I can go on ahead and get this Earl Thomas, because all I need is 4. So I'm looking at his team, and I was like, okay, his team is definitely pretty good. You know, so I'm a little nervous at this point. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little nervous. Like, his team is good. He's in his Super Bowl, so obviously he's doing something right. So I'm like, okay, let's, eat some. Well, he didn't eat some. There's some. But anyway, he could go the way as Bo Jackson takes it all the way to the crib. The best overall player in MUT. Offense or defense, Bo Jackson is a game changer. A lot of people are like that. A lot of people ask me, who's the best defensive player in MUT? I still haven't used the dick enough. So, the big old stank Dick Lane. But I would have to say 99 Sherman, because he's, like I said, that man has bailed me out on numerous occasions. As we get a sack right there, so it's 4th and 16, so he's forced to punt. And this is if I make it to my Super Bowl, which is a big if, this would have been, that means 3 Super Bowls in one season, man. It's like give me a break, man. I can't be facing teams that know what they're doing and they're making it all the way to the Super Bowl. So after that good punt return, we go back to Bo Jackson, keep it on the ground as much as possible, man. So at this point, I still don't have the team that you guys see I uploaded earlier. You have to wait till after this season is done, and then I'm gonna bring you gameplay with those fellas. And you see Steven Jackson just randomly, heading down to my controller. At this point was still messed up. I didn't get my new controller yet, so that controller would randomly, I guess it just holds down by itself, like periodically, where it would just happen, and I would just fall over. Because if you hold down, too often, that's, the back juke, and you'll just stumble. It's stupid, man. Right there, really quick pass over there towards the right. We end up stopping him. 2nd and 5 right there. I'm trying to guard. He had like 5 routes in the middle. I try to see. Look at me just diving like that's just my controller, just being dumb. So here he goes, rolling out with Cam Newton. And, of course, that swing route, which is always deadly when you have a quarterback that can go on ahead and roll out, because then the zones drop down and it's a fumble and things like that. But 3rd and 5 right here, standing in the pocket, goes over the middle. Definitely a good play by him, getting close to the end zone. So if he ends up scoring, he's back in this ball game, no problem. And that's exactly what happens. He ends up scoring, so he's back in this game. If he can stop me here, he has an opportunity to work his way back in and try and tie the game up. And whoop, and then we got Hester, and he could go. Look at the moves by Hester. You gotta admit, those were that right there was just an amazing display of moves that we went ahead and did and got to the end zone. So that right there, like, I'm a big person on momentum in Madden. You guys know that when things are going right, I just happen to play better and smarter and make better decisions. When things don't go my way, I play stupid like I usually do, because I don't play well too often anyways. And we go up to Calvin Johnson, who we sadly had to get rid of. It's a fumble. William Perry puts the ball on the ground just way too often for no reason. 3rd and goal, we go back to the fridge, and he ends up going in that time. But yeah, so up 28-7, it's not looking good for him. His team was definitely a pretty good team, but unfortunately, for him, I could tell it was more of an experienced player. And, my team being as godly as it is, it helps. I'm not going to sit there and say, again, a lot of people have this perception that I need an amazing team to win. That's not the case. Oh, they help me. Don't let me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'll be honest. They help me. Believe me, they help me. Don't test that user. He is so disrespectful. They definitely help me. like I can do things a lot better with this team than I could, you know, with a regular ranked team or being able to play with on my budget squad, which is defensively. You know, offensively, I can move the ball and score. You know, I've uploaded videos with my budget team having an 84, 85 overall team, going up against teams in the 93s, 94s, and I've scored every time I had the ball. You know, offensively, you know, you give me a decent team, I feel like I can move the ball. Defensively, though, oh no, they help. they definitely help. But yeah, you know, like I could just tell it's more of an experienced player. He didn't do, as Sherman comes up, no, Cromartie comes up with the pick. He didn't do anything special on both sides of the ball. So it's just unfortunate that I got matched up on. I hate it. I truly do. Like, honestly, like, all jokes aside, I'm not saying this just to make me seem like the nice guy. If I didn't need these head-to-head badges, because I'm trying to get a perfect season, which is a head-to-head pack. So I'm definitely trying to get that, because I need 4 of them so I can go on ahead and get the Earl Thomas. I would have quit, you know, because I hate it, man. Like, I got matched up against them, and, you know, my team is a lot better. Even though his team is good, my team is a lot better. And, you know, skill-wise, I would, you know, I'm better than him. Well, I wouldn't say, but I just know more things than him, and it just, like, the first guy to Super Bowl, that was just completely unfair. This guy, his team has a chance. His team is good. You know, his team is definitely, you know, definitely good enough to compete with any team in the game. The first guy I got matched up against, though, his team was, like, all 80s and things like that, so it was, it definitely was, it sucked, like, beating him in his Super Bowl. It bothered me that I got matched up against him. And here's just another game where I just wish it, you know, I didn't get matched up against him. But nothing I can do about it. I got to play who I get matched up against. And like I said, honestly, if I didn't need these head-to-head badges, man, I would have quit, man. I would have played. You know, of course, I would have tried to win. But once I realized, you know, like the skill difference, you know, I would have. You know, I probably would have just gave him his Super Bowl, you know, because like I said, making Super Bowls, no matter what level you are in, it's tough. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. I've, you know, made plenty Super Bowls. I've lost plenty Super Bowls. I've not been able to make plenty Super Bowls, and I know that you need certain things to go your way in order to make it there, and he made it, and unfortunately, he got matched up against the Lizzard squad, and things didn't go his way. So that's, you know, the game is coming to an end, guys. We end up winning. And hopefully you guys enjoy. Like I said, I'm going to try to get a few more gameplays out today. That way I can get a new gameplay with the 98 overall squadron. I ended up loaning a bunch of my players to another streamer so I could see how they play. I loaned them, you know, Harrison. Look at him. He timed the QB Neo perfect twice. I loaned them Elway and you know, all the new guys so I can see how they play. And they look amazing. I can't wait to use them. So again, that's the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And also, we're going to end this video with, I just showed up so I wouldn't get fined.